Hey y'all, this is Cameron. Every week I bring you tools, tactics, strategies, and lessons I've learned, things that have helped me build up a sizable portfolio in about 2 years and now manage that portfolio. Today I want to talk about our owner portal. So, every week we're talking about all sorts of different things. This week I want to focus on owner portals. Do you guys have an owner portal? If you're a property manager, say you're your own property manager, do your own property management, or you have another company that you're using for property management, do you have some sort of owner portal where you can get on and check out things? I just want to cover a little bit about what we do and some of the things that I think you should look for in an owner portal. It has been instrumental in helping us communicate with our owners and gives our owners a lot of relief, for lack of a better term. If you don't have an owner portal, and let me just back up, what is an owner portal? So an owner portal is something where you as the owner, again, whether you're doing this yourself or you hired another company, something where you can log on and see all your financials, all the maintenance and repair requests, how the property manager or property management company is responding, and how that whole system works together. Where are the copy of all your leases? Where are the copy of your property management documents? Where are copies of addendum? Where are they? On our owner portal, we use Billium as our property management software. We have we allow our owners 24-hour access to this. So we put leases, copies of all the signed leases on there. We allow our owners to see all the maintenance and repair requests. Not that you get notifications for that, but you see that when those come in, you see our responses, and then you get the invoices for those. You can literally click on, oh, this was charged. Boom, let me see that invoice and receipt, and that will show up. And you can look at that 24/7. You get your 1099s, you get all sorts of documentation and reporting that you can do. You can do Excel reports, PDF reports. So at the end of the year, you can show your bookkeeper accountant all the financials. You don't have to go hunting and, let me look at my bank statement, blah, blah. We provide all that to you. And you can see that anytime. Let's just say midway through the year, you're like, man, what is my projected tax thing, tax liability, or what am I going to have to pay? Or, let's see how much money I made this year. I can kind of do a cash flow projection of what I'm going to make for the rest of the year. And this portal allows you to get on any time and do that. You can look at all your financials and create these charts and PDFs. And without that, when I wasn't doing that, when we didn't have that kind of system, it really created a lot of questions and uneasiness with owners. So if you are managing for somebody else, or you're doing it yourself, or looking for other property managers, make sure that they have an owner portal. Make sure you're providing an owner portal. You want to give that transparency. It's one of our core values, transparency. And it answers a lot of questions that, don't need to bog down your time with. So, instead of a bunch of owners saying, hey, I want to know how you guys responded to that AC issue, they can log onto their owner portal and it's all time stamped with our responses and everything. Hey, I want to know why my owner draw was late. We send you monthly statements, but for whatever reason that got caught in spam or whatever, you can log into your owner portal anytime and see all those financials laid out and see exactly what's going on from the time we start managing the property. I don't even know how far back it goes. I've been doing this for 7-ish years full-time, or about 5 years full-time, and about 7 to 10 years part-time. And it goes back that far. So I think any sort of information that you want is going to be kept in this system. And if you want to talk through about why we did something, then that's when you reach out to an owner and say, hey, I checked out this and that on the online system. Something didn't really make sense, or this is kind of convoluted. And I'll tell you, we have quarterly meetings with our owners right now. At the time of this recording, 2022, every quarter I meet with every single owner and we look at all the cash flows, all the projections, and we make mistakes. We put a vendor oversight on an account that wasn't supposed to have it. And that's just a natural part of business. I mean, we're not perfect, but I can tell you one thing: we will make it right 100%. So I always recommend that owners look over it. We look over and QA/QC the data as well. And this just gives total transparency with our owners and with any owner. As an owner, you want to be able to, maybe it's late one night and you're like, man, I've got some time. Let me see how the property's doing. You can log on there anytime and look at that stuff. How much more comforting is it to then try to get a hold of somebody? It's late, okay, maybe they're going to respond or get aggravated because I'm calling them on a Saturday. Let me just log onto my portal and see what's going on. You always have that ability with us, and I think that's something that you should look for in a property manager, especially if you're going to be the one, at the end of the day, you're the one that's got to pay the mortgage and taxes and insurance. You want to damn sure make well that you're understanding what's happening with the property. So this has been something that we've gotten a lot of great feedback from. There are dozens of systems to provide owner portals to property owners, and I don't think it's rare that property managers provide an owner portal. I think what is rare is that we provide an owner portal with such transparency. Some property managers do not want that much transparency in there. It's one place for all your documents stored, so you don't have to have separate files and convolute, your computer. If your computer gets stolen, oh my gosh, I don't have any of those leases, any of that stuff. You put it on here on this system, and it takes care of everything. So I hope that was helpful. If it was, let me know. If it wasn't, let me know. Definitely look for an owner portal. Definitely make sure that you feel comfortable with your property manager and all the documents and everything. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see y'all next week.